Okay, hello, dear Homely members and the investors. Welcome to my live. This is MG from Homely Chat. Very happy to see you today. We have many friends here. Today is the 3rd of September. Okay, middle of this, almost middle of this week. So, and also today is a very important day for the glove shares. Before in this month, in this Tuesday, we have been shared that this week have a lot of bonus issues, stock split of the glove one. For example, today the glove shares, right? The glove shares. So that's why I put my topic today here, right? What is the stock split and how does it affect your portfolio? It's still a question for some beginners, and also some senior investors also want to know more details because the regularity also has been keeping change. So we'll have brief updates in this live video. Okay. And if you're the first time to watch my live, here is the way, a brief introduction. So this is Homely MG, and every trading day, 1:10 to 2 p.m., I will share this live diagnosis, stock diagnosis in US and the Malaysia shares. During the live, you can just send your share code number, entry price, and your trading periods to below the video, the comments. But after the live, if you still want to diagnose your share, you can also send your WhatsApp, your share code number, entry price, and your trading periods to my WhatsApp 011-1652-7962, 011-1652 and 7962. Then I'm gonna share with you. But another thing, for a Homely member, if you want me to diagnosis better, combine with your analysis with the software so that I can kind of check the analysis, okay, of your shares diagnosis. Then can improve you better. So this is a way. And we'll have this YouTube live. Okay, so this is the topic today, and of course we are also diagnosis your share after we're sharing this topic, because some of the investors already sent me the shares diagnosis, and most of them are glove one. Okay, so we'll share what's the effect and the influence for your portfolio after the stock split. And this video is purely for study and discussion as a disclaimer, so not for call buy and sell, so I can treat with on risk. Okay, we can take a look about today's topic. We're gonna share some common sense about the stock split. So first thing, what is the stock split here? Because today have two investor ask me what happened. Okay, what happened? Because price drop. Okay, if you don't know what happened, it means that you don't know what is a stock split and you don't know what is a bonus issue. Okay, we have two terms to describe: stock split or bonus issue. So here's the brief introduction. So each company shareholder will receive additional shares for every share they hold after the trading day. Okay, so each company shareholder means if you have been bought share from this company, you will receive additional shares for every share you hold. Okay, so for example, if a company announces a 4-for-1 stock split, okay, the shareholder will get 3 additional shares, and the price of the original share will be divided for 4. Okay, so that a share trading at, for example, a share trading at $400 would trade at $100 after the split. Okay, so if you have any question, you can also leave below, leave in the comment. Leave in the comment. So this is a brief introduction of this stock split, what we call bonus issue. Okay, bonus issue. And then we have another 4 questions here. What happened, okay, to fractional shares of companies that split? And what happens to fractional shares of companies that split? And also, what does a stock split mean for the company? What does this mean for the stock market? And what benefit after this stock split as a summary. So recently, we know that in the US market, also the famous two companies, one is Apple, another one is Tesla, have the shares split on end of last month. So we can take a look. Okay, take a look about the Apple one. Maybe later we can check. I explain this one first. So what happened? What happened to these fractional shares? So actually, we still can using this example, this 4-for-1 share split. So after this shares is split, so investors who hold less than one share, okay, ahead of the split, will receive three additional fractional shares equivalents. So, but if you're holding half a price, half a share before the split, you will end up holding 2 shares after the split. And of course, also have some investor holding a quarter of a pre-sleep share will end up with 1 share afterward. So anyone with less than a quarter share will hold a fractional share following the split. Okay, so it means that you will have more. Okay, you will have more shares. Okay, additional shares than before. Than before they are pre-slept. And what happened then? What does the stock split mean for the company? Okay, it also means that the company will offer a lower stock price and more shares outstanding. So only this meaning, only this different. So this stock split doesn't affect a company's value, or although they have a history of generation a short-term pop in company's stock price. Yeah, because some investors will buy when after the stock split, they thought it's kind of a cheap price, then they buy more, and then the price in short term will pop up, right? But it will not affect the company's value, okay, company's value. And also for each different shares, okay, the regularity kind of different, but what investor psychology is like that, okay, after the price become cheap, okay, the liquidation of the company also becomes better, so they will kind of buy after the bottom catch, after the split or before the split, okay, before the stock split. But actually, it will not inflect their company's value, okay. And then what does this mean for the stock market? Okay, what does it mean for? In most cases, this stop split also have no impact on the stock market, okay. And it has nothing nothing to influence except for some short term and for some special regularity. But if the share is blue chips, it's different, okay. If it's a blue chips, it's kind of different. So if the split want the blue chips want save any points from their blue chip index, for example in KLCI, but it will make the company less influential in their index, okay, if it's a blue chips. So for some individual shares, we need to test regularity. Yeah, just now we have said already. For example, the glove one, right, is different. So what kind of the company will do this stock split? Generally speaking, basically when the price increase a lot, too expensive, right, then the company about to have a willing to have stock split, okay, because have many good beneficial after the stock split. So first thing we can say, the a lower stock price, of course, will attract more investors because the threshold for investing is become lower. Before, for example, Tesla, before the stock split, you buy one Tesla is $2,000, one unit. But now after I think 5-for-1 Tesla, yeah, 5-for-1 split. So after this split, you can only spend $500, right? 400. $400 plus you need, so attract more investors because the threshold become lower. And second, the beneficial is that the stocks also become more liquid because more investors come into this trend, to this price, so the stock price will also tends to go up again. And the third beneficial is that you don't need to pay extra tax. Okay, no to pay extra tax, especially for some investor who invest in US market, because as a foreign investor, we also need to pay the tax. If local investor need to pay more tax, but the shares split no need to pay extra tax. It's different from the dividend. If you get dividend, actually you need to pay the tax, but this one you no need to pay the tax. And the fourth one is good for the option. If you also trade the option, the stock option of the share, actually you also have lower threshold to pay the option. To pay the option means that pay lower price to buy more options. Okay, buy more options. This is the 5 beneficial of this stock splits. Now we can take a look about the Apple one. The Apple stock split. In Homely Survey, we also show the recovery chart. Sorry. Okay, this is the Apple. This is Apple. So when you see the chart, it's like this. We can take a look about the Tesla first. Tesla explain first. So this is okay. This is the Tesla. The Tesla now the price is 475. There is a so big gap here. I will make it smaller. Okay, we can see there is a so big gap, but of course, Homely software already fix the gaps automatically. After you download the data, if you have US data, so you will see it's kind of a normal chart. Okay, it's normal chart here, but you can see the price is already become 475% dollars, right? But it's normal candle because Homely software already fixed the gap. The technical analysis will not announce this gap. But you can also check the original price by click here. There is a ORD. If you click here, then it will show the original price here. Okay, this is the original price. This is Tesla. You have 4-for-1 share split. So investors will have 4 more additional shares. Okay, after for their every one they own the share. Okay, after the split. So you can see we cannot analyze with this trend, right? Because you see, if we analyze from the capital, in terms of the capital, you see a lot of retailers, but it's actually it's the not real one, right? So that's why we need to fix the gap. So we just click here, FAR, but default thing is already fixed. So after this stock split, you see the price have a correction. Excuse me, I only have 1 day's data. I need to download the yesterday data. Sorry. We wait for a while. And during the time, you can just send me your shares you want to diagnosis. First thing, of course, I will diagnosis the top graph because many investors ask me already. For example, Elbow One, and Larry also asked, and also Jimmy, right, asked me a lot. Okay, so during this time, you can, if you have other share want to diagnosis, you can just send your share code number, your entry price, and your trading periods to 011-1652-7962. You can just send your share code number and entry price and your trading periods to 011-1652-7962. Okay, this is the way you can diagnose during the live or after the live. I can check for you. And also, I see few messages from members because now I'm doing the live, so cannot answer your question. After the live afternoon, I will answer your question. Thanks for your understanding. For Vincent, for Vincent and Winnie and Miss Leah, thanks for your understanding. PC kit cannot, Thomas. PC key cannot fix. PC key lead to after the end of the day. The chart will fix, but during the live it will not fix. Okay, I think tomorrow after you see the PC key, the top color will fix the gap automatically. Okay. Yeah, Tesla. Thomas, yeah, I'm showing the Tesla just now. Okay. Already split and the interest to see what happens after split on bank chips, no problem. If before the gap is different, right? But after we fixed, now we are checking the 2 days after split, what happens. So for some very good share, potential growth shares and some good trend shares actually is good for us. It's a good chance for us to buy with this bonus issue chance, right? Because the price become cheaper, and after we check the history, have the regularity of kind of this strong share, for example, Apple and Tesla, actually it's very attractive for us to trade again. Later on, we will show you the historic chart. So my chart, because have too many markets, so takes for a while to load in the chart. Okay, wait for a while, but you can leave your questions below the video, no problem, and also to my WhatsApp, also no problem. Yeah, we have for many shares here already. Yeah, Jim, Mr. Lu, yeah, Alvin. Good afternoon, ma. We need to wait for a while. Let me check my WhatsApp. Also have, yeah, okay, Kevin, Dolphin. Actually, I thought most of the glove investors have been reducing the a portion because what we have shared before in our class and in my life. So the regularity after the stock split of the glove one is not so good, right? So, but still, I can still have many investors, non-member, non-harmony members still have a lot of share. Yesterday, got one investor, all of his share is the glove one, so need to be careful, especially for short term. Short term have sell point already. Okay, okay. Need to wait for a while. How many of you also trade the US one? USD 5 billion extra funding. Yes, have good news for the Tesla, Thomas. It's very strong support. Yes. Okay, done. So we take a look about the Tesla, no problem. So the Tesla, this is the newest data till last night. Okay, last night. So we can see so the split day is end of last month, right? This day. After this day, have 2 days correction, positive, negative candle, and no overbought signal. Overbought signal also been covered before. And in the daily chart, the MCD yesterday, last night, have a little bit 4%, 6.6%, 6.7% decrease. Okay, this retailer appeared compared to before. Last time the retailers appeared is 1 month ago around. This is August 11. Okay, after this this correction later on you fly again with the retailers disappearing. So you know now, of course, short term is kind of correction after the stock split. So actually, if you do short term, I think in the mini chart, you need to be careful. We can take a look about their chart. This is a mini chart because short term, of course, you need to check the mini chart. Okay, we can just simply use the hourly chart. So hourly chart, the short term, their entry exit point is September 1st at the line Malaysia time, 12:30. Okay, it's the short term sell point. And here last night already break down the major line. So for short term, it's not a good chance, right? But now have a slightly rebound. If this rebound keep breaking up this major line, is better for you. So in this hourly chart, this is hourly chart. It's kind of decreasing bankers also have small investors lose money by chasing high, right? By chasing high. So this is the trend of the Tesla. But actually, for long term of this Tesla, still should be still very okay, right? Still very okay. But if you are kind of short term, you can also wait until this retailer disappear. For example, here, after this retailer disappear, you can buy again. It's a good chance for you to buy after correction finished. So also the increase also very strong. Okay, so here is the Tesla. And we can also take a look about the history chart of the Tesla. Each time after the stock split, okay, we just click the ORD. So see, this is the first time for the Tesla to have the split because kind of new shape. But how about the Apple? We take a look about the Apple. Apple is the fifth time. Okay, fifth time of the bonus issue. You see, maybe we choose the monthly chart. Okay, we choose the monthly chart. This is Apple. So you can see very big gap. Okay, big negative candle is the gap, right? Because I use the original candle. Around 5 times. Around 5 times. I don't know the specific time. So each time after the bonus issue, we can see the market also have a kind of a sideways, right? Kind of a rebound and then drop further and then come back again. So here, we can make it bigger. Make it bigger. Recent 3 times of this okay, of this Apple. Okay, Apple. Here after bonus issue have rebound and then drop, get support by the previous low and then go up again. So this time is also kind of is this the one? Let me see. This is the normal one. This is the normal one. This is the normal one. So this is regularity of last time. We see last time. Here also have some, right? Here also have some. After stock split have some correction, some sideways and then go back again, right? Back again. Then we see before. We make it bigger. Here also, right? So you know that we have a small rebound. We have small rebound, but also have this correction. Be careful about this correction. So we calculate if you say you're a medium long-term investor, you can stand 13 months, okay, 13 months, for example, 1 year, around 1 year, 27% negative, decrease 27% negative. If you can stand about this, then you no need to sell. But if you cannot stand above this one, then you can just sell here, right? Sell here after this rebound, sell here and then buy it back after this correction finished, okay? Then we take a look about the this is two shares of the US market, and we take a look at the top graph. Okay, top graph today have the balance issue, right? If we see the daily chart today, because end of day chart cannot see. So I switch to the Malaysia market. Malaysia market is like this. So Malaysia market, if in the tick chart, you can see very big gap. But also MCD is not doesn't work because it's not the real chart. After the market close, their chart will fix automatically. But we can take a look about the history. Okay, history of the top graph every time after the stock split. So we can also mark here. 1, 2, 3 times. Now it's the 4 times. Okay. Not very sure. I didn't count. Sorry. So after every time after the stock split, you can also see drop first and then go back, and then another correction, then fly. Okay, here also go further, drop first and later on fluctuated and then go further. Last time previous also drop first. So I can calculate for you the percentage of the drop. Okay, percentage of the drop is before you fly again. This is 30 months. Also 1 year, 30 months. 23% drop. Okay, 23% drop. Okay, how about this year? This time then it's 9 months. 9 months, 9% drop. 9% drop. Then this time is around 1 month, 1 year. 1 year, 23% drop. And then before, okay, this one. So this one is slightly down, slightly down. 4% drop. Okay, 4% drop. So yeah, so this time after this one, if we are also, if we know that the history repeated, always repeat it. So we also, that's why we say each individual shares, will have their own regularity under their big irregularity, right? So we know that. That's why we say need to be careful. So today we can take a look about the real-time chart, and now it's a very kind of we cannot see the trend. We cannot see. For example, we use the 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart. This is a 1 minute chart of the top glove. We can see if 1 minute chart, this is 12 o'clock. What is the open price? Here or not here? I find the date today. Okay, around here. Here, around here. Okay. Oh, I make it bigger. I'll make it bigger here. Want to see the? Sorry. Want to see the trend of today? Because trend is more important, okay, than the price now. So here is almost the opening price today. So you can see today is quite drop first, and now after 12 o'clock, 12:20 have slightly rebound, but still rebound. If you cannot read from the chart, we just use the trend expert. You see, actually it's just below the major line of the trend expert. If we just check the trend, and after today's open, also daily chart no bankers. After this split, we still can use the banker tips and no bankers. So very weak rebound here. Okay, very weak rebound. And so this is the analysis. So top graph have I think so 3 for 1, right? 3 for 1. You will have 2 additional shares. So for William and Albert, you know that you have 2 additional shares after today's market closer. And also summary. So don't worry about this one. But actually the trend I already analyzed from this chart. Be careful about this one. And okay, before we diagnose your next share, we can also take a look about the charting first. Okay, the Dow Jones last night. Dow Jones is still very strong. Yesterday, quite strong up, right? Quite strong increase. This is Dow Jones last night, 1.5%. Okay, throughout 3 index, only Dow Jones haven't break out previous high. Okay, so it's really fast recently, right? Slightly, the previous is 29568, current is 29100, another 400 points. Another 468 points. Okay, so it's kind of a hurry up, and the profitable effect also increased. And now there is a joking in U.S. market say that the individual shares can make more profit compared to the fund manager or their big how to say, let's say their mutual fund, because how to say, it's kind of a time for the investor, for the individual investor. Their mutual fund manager or fund manager, they are kind of cautious because put off is too high, right? Afraid of is too high to under, and many of them just predict that in the March and April the market will kind of drop, kind of things happen. How to say, prediction said before, but now everybody, especially the professional investors, kind of shocked because the market keep higher, and then only individual shares, individual investors just jump in and then make money. So make bigger than the fund manager. Okay, we can also take a look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq also keep hitting new high, right? With the profitable effect increase 81% already. And then we can check a look at the SPM 500. SPM 500 and now also no overbought, right? Also keep hitting high. The profitable effect is 71%, also very strong. Okay, very strong. Okay, so far is the index. Okay, and about the KLCI, this is the candlestick today of KLCI this morning. This morning is negative, still have some support by this short-term downtrend channel. Okay, so it's very important. Now the price is 1524, so still in this fluctuation, not so strong. And also we are influenced by the healthcare sector, right? So and then we check about the sector today, also not so strong. Not so strong, and almost most of them I dropped today. Only their rates are slightly defend, and the telecommunication slightly up with 1.14%, and energy dropped 1.9%, drop a lot, and healthcare also dropped 1.8%. So except Top Glove have this bonus issue, other Glove one also don't have a good performance. For example, the Hata also dropped 5% today, right? Today, Hata dropped 5%, not good performance. And we can see the daily chart, the banker chips already decreased to 51%. So we check about the regularities before also have correction, but minimum is 65% this time. Okay, but now today the banker chips already decreased to 51%. So before we say the 50% of the banker chips is a benchmark. Okay, if you're the first time to listen my live, I will give you a brief introduction about this these funds, because it's very important for us to analyze in terms of the funds. The red chips is the big money in the market. We need to analyze with the capital. If you still only analyze with the price, then it's out already. So we can update it with this funds analysis. So the red chips is the institutional funds of this share, and we can call it bankers. And then the retailers is the green chips, people who lose money, and then the yellow one is speculator. It's like fast money foreign funds in the local market. Okay, so we take a look about the Hata. If the bankers already decreased to 51%, so it's not good trend. And before we say, if we use trend expert, if the bar already break down the major line, so in analysis of the trend, of course, is definitely need to take cut loss or take a profit for mid long term investor. Now the main line already change the color from purple color to green color. Green color means medium long term already tends to drop, okay, tends to downtrend, but so far it's slightly downward. If the major line also become downward direction, then it's not good. Okay, and before we also mentioned that at this day, the first day of the retailers, the green retailers appeared. This day is August 10, okay, August 10, before we already mentioned. If you didn't sell here, no problem. After this rebound finished, you should sell, because the retailers haven't disappeared. So it means that the share already become weak. So now it's very, very critical time. And this morning, Hata trying to break down the major line. So it's kind of dangerous for not only for short term or for mid long term. Very dangerous. Short term should take a profit earlier before we have been showed, for example, in hourly chart, long time ago already below the major line, so it's not a good sign. Okay, so we take a look about Supermax for who is that? One investor, Supermax because Supermax have for bonus issue stock split tomorrow. So also important for us to take a look. So far today also have some drop, right? Today have some drop, and of course it's stronger than Hata. Banker chips 81%. Now we also can take a look about the history of the chart before, after the bonus issue. So we can also use monthly chart, no problem. We use the monthly chart and then we click the original. Already original one. Okay, already original one. So have two times, I think. Have two times. If we use weekly chart also can. Then we can see clearly. Yeah, have a few times. Two times. Now the third times when we see here. Third times. So after each time, it's kind of drop first and then rebound and then sideways, then go back. Then last time it's kind of sideways for a while. It's kind of a drop. We can calculate how many drop before you fly again. 54 weeks. It's around 6 months. 6 months, half year drop. Here slightly increase, 11%. Okay, then this time it's 22 weeks. 22 weeks around 5 months. 5 months. Then it's around 50% drop. Okay, 50% drop. So this is regularity of before of the Supermax. Also need to be careful. This time I think it's 4 for 1 or 5 for 1. Sorry, I missed the data. Yeah, have the split of this Supermax. So so far, also need to be careful, right? Also need to be careful. If you're short term, you should exit earlier if you're short term. Short term, this is an hourly chart, also have sell point ready. This recent sell point is September 1st, 4 p.m. I have the sell point for short term already. And then for the daily chart, also lower high, right? If we take a look about the price, here this rebound haven't break up the previous high. But the good thing is that very less retailer are more stronger than the Hata, right? The Hata and their top glove. Basically, you see before yesterday the top glove bankers 68%. Not many retailer, almost no retailer. Okay, almost no retailer. But today the trend so far this morning is not so good, right? The trend. I say again, you can use the 1 minute chart to check the trend. Okay, not tick chart because tick chart cannot zoom out. You use 1 minute chart. You use 1 minute chart to check today's trend. Because their gap can only fixed after today's market closer, software will update. But now you see have a 2 candle rebound trends only. This is a true trend. Okay, true trend of their K plus of their top glove. Okay, we take a look at your shares now. And from Jimmy, from Jimmy. Mm, 0154. 0154. Okay. So we see this share counter. Yeah, MCD is okay, but this share, the biggest problem is that you see the candle is just like so many doji. Means every day only one price, two price move. So it's inactive. Even you buy so long time to go up or go down. So because nobody buy this one, is inactive share. Then because I know Jimmy, you're short-term intraday player, so of course no liquidation. So better choose stronger one, choose stronger one. And then okay, hold on. Okay. Next one. Okay, 717. Okay, each of you diagnose one share from Mr. Hong, from Hong. 07036 Bronil is 0.065. So I don't know your trading cycle. Okay, please also add the entry price and the trading periods to me. So far, the daily chart is not so good. The banker chips around 30%, but retailers are 51%. 51% stronger, right? So means have a lot of people get stuck, get trapped in the top area. So be careful. Your enterprise is 65. So I guess you do short term. So maybe we just go to the hourly chart, and you see it's still below the major line. So it's not good chance for you. It's not good chance. Later on, you wait, have a rebound, and the rebound finished. If cannot break out the major line, just cut loss. Okay. One share. Okay, Jing Kwang, Hova Gandin, medium term. Hova Gandin, medium term. Okay, we can use daily chart, no problem. And this is also strong share, also related to vaccine. But actually now the prices go kind of sideways and lower high, and the bankers keep decreasing. Now it's 77%. So if you do medium long term, we can use the rainbow. Before we see the correction place is yellow lines. Yellow line is the medium short term, 2 to 3 months. So this time, so far it's still in the normal correction if you do medium term. Medium term or medium long, when we talk about medium term, the yellow line is the medium short term. So if it still can standing above the yellow line, still have a chance because you're not doing short term. Last time the bankers, less of the bankers minimum is 65%. So far you still have 77%, and also the price is still above this yellow line, or so far it's still okay. And also ask you on one question: can you stand this correction or not? For example, last correction as a medium-term investor, we can just calculate. So this correction happened 33 days. 33 days, 1 month and a half, and with 18% drop. Okay, if you can stand this correction, then no problem, you do medium long term. But if you think it's too much for you, too much drop for you, you switch to medium short term. You use the hourly chart. Hourly chart, then you might have been sold already, because hourly chart already have sell point. Last sell point for medium short term is August 27, Thursday. The price is 114. Now the price is 94 cents. Okay, this is 1 ringgit and 14 cents. Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, LAM 6963 BES. BES is strong share. Your enterprise is 2.8. You do short, medium short, no problem. If we see daily chart is very strong. This share I also love it. I also like it very much. And we can see if we do medium short term, we can use hourly chart, no problem. So far it's still okay. Today is kind of a volatile, but no problem, right? Even hourly chart have so many bankers. Okay, so easy for you, so can still consider to hold. Even the bar become weak, but still red color means trend is still uptrend, but just the momentum is not so enough. Okay, but later on, if it turns to green this afternoon, you can consider to take a profit first and then wait another time when the green turns to red. Okay, other friends, you can just also WhatsApp your share code number and entry price and the share period to 01116527962. Okay, next one. Kevin. Okay, Kevin. 5265. Dolphin. Dolphin. Intraday. 145. Okay, intraday. So do intraday also very important for us to choose a strong share. So after we look about the daily chart, the intraday, the daily chart, actually no big problem, right? No big problem. Also have a lot of bankers inside. Then you do intraday. 145. 145 is around here. Okay, it's around here, this price. But we can see if we do intraday, even it's a strong share, we need to check in the tick chart. Okay, have some bankers here. Okay, but not so stable, right? Not so stable. So far is a sideways around this yellow color. So this afternoon, if I can stand in above the yellow line, is better. Otherwise, it goes sideways like this. Of course, if sideways cannot break up the yellow line like this, is more aggressive. Okay, so be careful about this one. And you also need to monitor the chart. Okay, need to monitor the chart because quite sideways today is kind of a shaking day. Okay, for short term, long term still okay. Every investor only diagnosis one share. Thanks for your understanding. FARC rule 5161 JCY. JCY short term or intraday 7777. Today yesterday increased a lot, right? We can take a look at the daily chart. Yesterday have 27% in the real time chart. Okay, so but now we can see today is kind of a correction and get resistant by the previous high, right? Get the previous high. So today is normal correction, but long term is still okay. Today even have some correction, but bankers decrease a little bit, decrease 2% compared to yesterday. But actually, no retailer so far okay, right? So far okay. If you do short term or let's say you do picture, you see here when the price break down the yellow line, here is your exit. Okay, here's exit at 1046. In this afternoon, if we can break up the yellow line again, then you can consider to try again. Otherwise, it's not good chance for you to do short term today. Thomas already check for you. Lim Jia Yu 01560. Okay, this one, enterprise 165 just now, short term. Long-term chart, this chart, okay, strong way, strong one, right? Strong one. But we can take a look about the weekly chart. We take a look about the weekly chart of the share. Fintech, right? This fintech. Okay, this fintech. Fintech. If we check about the monthly chart, need to check about the long-term chart. So far, the trend okay, right? The trend okay, no problem. And also have bankers increase in the long-term chart. So no problem in the daily chart. The trend also very good with the bankers 81%, quite strong share fintech. So how about the short term today? Short term, we just directly go to tick chart first. You see today the price are all the way below the yellow line, low bankers. Even after 12 o'clock, the price drop with a lot of stock retailer, a lot of retailer get trapped, and so the price have 5.7%. Okay, drop. So for short term, it's no good chance today. So your enterprise is 165. It's not good chance. So I can say even no good chance for the short term today. This is for intraday. So we can also take a look about the 6-minute chart. 6-minute chart, you see, also have sell point yesterday, 3 o'clock already. Yesterday, 3 o'clock already have sell point. If you can take a look about here, right? This is yesterday, 3 o'clock, have sell point already. Okay, so today, no good chance to do short term. Except this afternoon, if you can go back, standing above the yellow line, you have a chance. But better have the banker chips enter, you have bigger chance, okay? Because this one still can watch. It's just a normal correction. After the correction finished, you can just buy in again. Another good method before we have shared, you can use the bottom catch signal. Bottom catch signal is good for you to catch the buy point after correction. So now you see it's in correction. Later on, when you see white candle, for example, here white candle appeared in the end of this correction, you can consider to buy. How to buy? After the price break up the white candle, this is a bottom catch candle breakout, then you can buy, okay, because it's a strong share. Okay. NCS. And is that time? NCS 010196 0196 36 36 short term to medium term. So long term QES are also okay. Short term in some correction now. right? So you see this one have a bottom catch but didn't break out, cannot buy, okay? Not only buy after you see the bottom catch here, bottom catch break out, you can buy, but this one didn't break out, so cannot. Even this time a rebound haven't break out. Before it break out, this candle could be a resistance for the current price. Okay, you do short to medium term, we can go to the trend, the whole trend, okay, no problem. 6-minute chart. You see, have sell point at 12 o'clock today. So price 2.7% drop today. Short term, no good chance for today. Okay, then we check the my WhatsApp very soon for you. And okay, medium term 717145. Action entry price is 155 medium term from Zhenyu. Zhenyu. We check about the long term first. If you do medium long term, so 7145. This one, long term is not so good. You see, if you do medium term, you see, this is daily chart. Daily chart trend is not so good, although it's above the white line by no momentum because the bankers keep decreasing. So far, it's only 10%. And the yellow hot money is 61%. You know, a lot of speculator. Fast money inside. So if you want to trade, you can only do short term, then you can make small profit gain. Medium term are just a waste of time. Retailers is 27%. Okay, retailers is 27% currently. Is stronger than their banker chips. So no good chance for medium term. I think your entry price is 155. Okay, and just entries recently. So if got a chance, okay, if got a chance, we go to hourly chart. You see the recent sell point is yesterday 11 o'clock. So after this rebound finished, you can just consider to change a stronger share because no bankers inside. Okay, we have a last 1 or 2 shares. And okay, let us see. Okay, Difama from Silva. Okay, Difama 395. Today is kind of a correction, but the medium long term so far are still okay. No retailers. Short term, no good chance. If you do medium short term, so you see no buy point. The recent sell point is this Tuesday, this Tuesday 4 p.m. Okay, and so no problem. And okay, if you have more questions, okay, have more questions, you can come to us. And actually, Homely also have a branch in KL Central, in JP Austin High and PG Hotel Royal. If you want to know more details, can also come to our office. Here's contact number, can book appointment for you, 011-1652792. And of course, if you want to diagnosis your share after the live, here is the way. You can just WhatsApp your share code number and your entry price and your share, your investment periods to 011-1652792, both US stock or Malaysia shares, no problem. Okay, so thanks for your watching, and you can give me a like if you can benefit a little bit of today's video. And also thanks for your watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
你想要的我却不能够给你，我全部我能给的却又不是你想要拥有的。我们不适合，也不想认输。好几次我们抱着彼此都是想要哭，你常解释这样的一切都只是开始。我觉得是我们的一切早就已结束，不想再约束，不要再痛苦，下一次会有更好的情路。你想要的我却不能够给你，我全部我能给的却又不是你想要拥有的。我们不适合，也不想认输。好几次我们抱着彼此都是想要哭，你常解释这样的一切都只是开始。我觉得是我们的一切早就已结束，不想再约束，不要再痛苦。 下一次